Pistachio Madeleine. Looks so good. Look at how green that is. That looks so official, guys. No flavor. Hi guys, so it's day 2 in Melbourne and it's looking a bit cloudy. See that? It's a bit cloudy today. But I'm thinking of going to some markets. There's one called Queen Victoria Market, and then there's also another one in South Melbourne, which I heard was good, actually better than the Queen Victoria one. So I'm gonna have a go, walk to them. Since I'm like out of the office and like not stuck at home, I want to be walking around. I think Melbourne's a pretty walkable city, so that's what we're gonna do. And of course I have to grab a matcha because I mean we're in the city and I'm sure there's stuff that we won't be able to get in New Zealand. Planning to go to this place called Naur, N-A-U-R, something like that, and they do specialty drinks, so hopefully they have a dairy-free option. Otherwise I'm just gonna get a basic matcha like I always do, or maybe I have to go somewhere else if they don't. That's the Queen Victoria Market. It's so strange. There's this road down here. It's got so many shops which are like closed down and nothing's in them. There's also lots of vandalization. So we're at one end of the Queen Victoria Market and we're just gonna have a look around. I've been down I think 3 or 4 aisles now. There's a lot of shops, but nothing I really want. I think I've only been through half the market. I've just been through that half and then I realized this is at this half too. Oh, so many shops. We're finally at the food section. I'll probably buy something from here. Look at that chocolate price. Look, $6 for Woodford's chocolate in Australia. I'm having breakfast now. Soy matcha latte, pistachio Madeleine, and this is the wild mushroom bake. Looks so good. I really like the vibe of this place. I just finished having breakfast at this place called Prologue. It was really good. I think it's like a Korean, Italian sort of French fusion. I'm so full, but that was so yummy. We're at the Carlton Gardens now. Something interesting I've been noticing is, can you see those trees? I don't know why, but they all have these like metal things surrounding them. This building here is the Royal Exhibition Building. There's a nice fountain there, and then this is the Royal Exhibition Building. I feel like if you live in the city, it's so nice to have something like this, like a garden to break away from city life. I'm going to the Melbourne Museum now because it's right next to the gardens. Wow, look at that. Look at the museum, it looks like an office. Damn, $15, that's cheap, let's go. I wanted to know a little bit about the Australian Aborigines, so that's why I came to the museum. This is what Melbourne used to look like. I feel like people drew so much better back in the days. This is another tourist attraction. It's the State Library of Victoria. We're going in from this entry, number 5. What's going on? Apparently this is Chinatown. Just walked half an hour south of the city. I'm at the South Melbourne market. The food looks much better here online, so I'm excited to see what they have. This place looks so good. I'm back at the hotel and I'm about to have some food. Actually got dinner from across the road. It's called Taro Yuan and they were selling Chinese takeaways, so that's what I'm having here. I feel like when you're traveling it's so important that you still get your greens, your veggies, and then we did a lot of walking today, so we're gonna get that protein and then some noodles, rice for carbs. Let me show you guys what I have for dessert. For brunch, I went to this place called Prologue. Got such a cute, look at the Prologue with the clover mark. I had some leftovers because I couldn't eat it all. But this is my pistachio Madeleine. So cute. Not gonna lie, it doesn't taste as tasty as the ones I've made. Like, not to make me sound like that person, but I feel like the Madeleine doesn't really have flavor. But the outside is kind of what gives it the flavor. Actually, on second thought, I think this does have flavor. It tastes like sponge, not sponge cake, like cake. Kind of tastes like a plain oil cake, and then the pistachio gives it more flavor. It tastes like oil to me, but it could be butter. It smells like oil cake. There's also one more thing from my lunch. It's this brioche. I think this is the most tasty thing. It has flavor. Do you guys remember the place that I said I was gonna get the pistachio matcha from? Well, this is from that place. I didn't end up getting a pistachio matcha because they said it had 5% dairy, but super dumb because I got this, you know. I was already at the counter and I was like, oh, I can't drink it. So I was like, I feel bad for just walking out, so I ended up buying this. And this has dairy in it, that's why it's super dumb. But it looks really tasty. It wasn't worth taking an enzyme for pistachio matcha at the time. So yeah, I will take an enzyme pill for this. No flavor. It will taste better if it was toasted. These green parts, I feel like they don't have a flavor. They're just like there for the color. Like, look at how green that is. That looks artificial, guys. I just heated this up. The cream has the matcha flavor and it is nice. Croissant's pretty plain, but I think maybe that's because the cream has the flavor, so the croissant is like allowed to be plain. I think it's more just for the looks. This person who makes matcha treats, and they're called Sad Girl Matcha. Oh wait, Sad Girl. Sad Girl. This is the matcha pretzel. They look like this. But it's good. Yeah.